Hey, what's up, YouTube? Romeo back with another short video. I promise this one to be short. Just a little unboxing of Tidal. Well, last week I did the unboxing of the Tidal 55 for my Reef. This is the Tidal 55. It's 250 gallons per hour. Self-priming, self-cleaning impeller, surface skimmer, all the good stuff. So I have this one currently on a 55. But I wanted to upgrade a little bit, bigger. So went ahead and got the Tidal 75. As you can see, it's up to 75 gallons, 350 gallons per hour, the highest flow ratings class, self-priming pump, self-cleaning impeller, surface skimmer. I'll get into it for you. So, going to give you a few reasons of why you want this one on a Reef. Do a little unboxing. I hate unboxing. Here's the manual. Bigger than the Bible. I mean, it's self-explanatory. Now, one thing I noticed about these filters, for some reason, and I'm pretty sure anybody that owns these filters can verify, that the lid always comes scratched. Looks like somebody, took it and just slid it across the floor, but that's not the case. All the lids, I don't know if you can see them, but they're scuffed. All of them. This one came from Premium Aquatics. The 55 gallon and a half came from Amazon. Yeah, and they all come to scratched, and I don't know why quality controls like that. But let's get this filter out. Wow, this one is way bigger than the 55. Damn, and heavier. Jesus. Alright. Okay, so let me get this stuff out the way and give you the details. Alright, so this is the filter unboxed. You have the lid. Has vented air holes. Good gas exchange. This filter alert button, when it's on the actual filter, and your maintenance, you need maintenance done and it's clogged, this little blue tab will rise up to let you know. Okay, so right off the bat we have a few things inside. I have a big bag of Seachem Matrix, which is dusty as all hell. So it comes in a nice zipper bag, so you can add more. Rinse this out good, of course. I have a small box which includes a few things. It includes the leveling screw, which has a good little plastic gasket so it doesn't scratch your tank. It has a heater holder. Some heaters won't snap into this, such as the, let's see, the Cobalt Aquatics has a big wide one. That's not going to work. But the ones that will work are the Marineland, Viz Therms, the Eheim Jaegers, the Phoenix Titaniums, all those that are fitting into this. Telescoping antenna. Telescoping intake, which is real sturdy. Real sturdy. I mean, real sturdy. It doesn't reach that far down, but for what I need it for, it reaches far enough. I don't want to go too far down in the tank and suck up sand. So you flip this switch back, and out comes a huge media basket. Now this media basket is pretty deep. You can put a lot of media in here. It comes with a blue foam filter, spongy piece of stuff. I mean, it's good to catching big particles, but as far as fine particulates, it's not going to do a good job. And I have OCD when I look at my tank and see, you know, sand blowing around or just dust, anything, I tend to get, you know, my OCD will kick in. So the bottom, you have these vent holes where the water comes through here, forced down, and up through the media and out. And this lid, I use one with these two notches for. So when you take the lid off to do your maintenance, take the basket out, and the basket will actually fit on top of the lid so you can carry it without getting water all over the floor and then, you know, people slipping and sliding. But the basket is, you know, 75 is pretty deep. So you can put the sponge in there, put another piece of, you can put some, you know, bonded filter pad, some felt filter pad to catch all the particulates. Or you can take the sponge all the way out like I'm going to do and just use one layer of felt pad, which is this thick material, catch all the big, you know, big particles. And then it has a felt pad for particulates. So I'm just going to take the blue pad out and just cut it to fit and stick it down there, and that's going to be that. Now, as far as the filter itself, let me get this stuff out the way. As far as the filter itself, this one is way bigger than the 55. I mean, and the damn pump is way heavier. It's pretty thin. It's real thin. So this is the only piece that you will see in the tank, just this box right here. Now, the reason why you want this on a reef tank, particularly people that don't have sumps. You know, you get that oily film at the surface, and you know, a lot of new reefers, they don't have a lot of surface agitation. They don't want a whole bunch of pumps, and they don't know the aspect of placing the pumps right to have good surface agitation, so you won't have that film at the top. But sometimes, you know, you get that film at the top, or you get some dusty fines, and this surface skimmer will get rid of that. It's a nice surface skimmer. So that's why it says good for reef tanks, because people that don't have an overflow box, you know, they don't have a means of, you know, getting that film off the top. So this works pretty good. Like I said, I have the 55 on the tank, and it's pretty good. Now this bottom, it's a dowel at the bottom. See this little hole? See that little blue part? You turn this, it opens and it closes. So when it's open all the way, it's going to intake from the surface skimmer and the intake tube. It's going to pull from both the surface skimmer and the intake tube. Now if you turn it and it's all the way blue, it's going to pull all from the surface skimmer, but you see these little grooves right here? It's also going to pull from that. So you don't run the risk of the pump ever being, you know, dry. Let me show you the pump. Yes, it's in here. If I can get it off. Okay. So yeah, the cover comes off. This is the pump. This pump easily comes out. It just slides right out. It's replaceable, and what I like about this pump is it's cheap. It's made, not cheap quality, because it's made by Seachem, which is like the damn best. But it's cheap as in, if you ever tear this pump up, you can always get it on Amazon, or it's easily and readily available. They like between $7 and $12. So it's back on. Okay, it snaps on. This blue dial right here is the leveling, and not the leveling, god. This is the flow controller. Now on these, when it's turned down, I mean, it's turned all the way down. It trickles like ant pissing on fairies. It's real trickle. But you turn it up, it's gonna push a lot of water, So that's what I like about this. Now, one complaint that people have about these filters you hear all the time is, oh my God, it's too much bypass, too much bypass. Where when the basket's in and it starts coming out the back. You know what that is? That's just a sign of take your damn filter out and clean it. I mean, sorry about that. Water is going to take the path of least resistance. So if it's coming in through here, coming down there and up through this, if these are blocked, where the hell else the water going to go, right? It's going to go around through the back and come out. I mean, it's common sense. If you see you have bypass in the back of the filter, if it's bypassing through here, take the damn basket out and clean it. That way your water can flow freely. I mean, people in the hobby, they complain too much when the answer is simple. If you have bypass in the back of the filter, if it's coming out through the sides or back through here, take the basket out, take some of the damn media out. Maybe the water can't flow through the media, because it's going to come in through here. It's going to go down through there, through this little pipe, through this little tube tray, and come up. If it can't come up through here, it's going to come up through there. I mean, it's common sense. I just don't understand people. They complain about so much. And then they get on YouTube and they see other people complain, then automatically they don't want the filter because, oh my God, it has bypass. I mean, that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. So, and this little channel back here is for the cord to be channeled through nice and neat. I don't know why I have a problem doing this. I had the same problem on the 55. Pretty simple. But when you got fat fingers, alright. So that's channeled. So I mean basically that's it. I mean it's pretty simple. So the reason you want this in a reef tank is because the surface skimmer gets all the oil and debris off the surface, and it allows for good water, light penetration. If you have that film on top of your water, the light can't penetrate down to the coral. So, I mean, sure, you can go and buy, what is this, Seachem Slim Skim 350, but that's $40. You can go to Top Dog sellers on eBay and buy that big, ugly, clear one with the it's just ugly. It's just a big, long, clear tube with a motor. It's fugly. You don't want that. So this is why I choose it for reef tank, and it's customizable. And this big wire, this is huge. You can put let's see, you can get some Kimi Pure Blue. You stick that in there. You can get you some carbon. If you don't want to go the Kimi Pure route, get you some carbon. This is the Flue Valve spec carbon. Drop a bag or two in there. Let's see what else. Instead of using the sponge that's in there, you can cut up some poly filter. Just put the sponge on there and cut it to shape. You can get two of them out of this. Poly filter is great. Let's see, what else could you possibly use? You can put some bags of Purigen in there. Like I said, it comes with some matrix, nice big bag of matrix in a zipper bag. So if you feel you don't have enough matrix, you can always get you another one and put in the bag and dump it in there. Like I said, you can put some Purigen in there. You can put, if you got some Fosguard, you go to PetSmart and get these filter bags. This is the small one, 89 cents. It's the big one, 99 cents. Fill it up with Fosguard and some carbon or GFO or whatever, and dump that in there. Get you some matrix and dump that in there. Get you some carbon and dump that in there, or some Kimi Pure Blue and dump it. You can do anything with this filter. You just dump whatever in there you need. If you need GFO or Fosguard or a couple of bags of Purigen or just whatever. It's just great for a reef tank. And it's great. The heater holder, I don't know why people don't understand where it goes. I mean, it's the slot right here on the side. Yeah, it'll go right in that little slot right there, like so, and it'll hold your heater. So, all in all, it's a great filter, a big filter. I had a canister on that tank, but just going through life and then, getting sick, and I don't have time to be cleaning out the filter, the canister filter, replacing the media. Then every few months you got to clean out the hoses, and it's a headache. It is. I was a firm believer that if you keep it clean, it's not a nitrate factory, but it is. I mean, you got to realize that you got gunk and detritus and all kind of crap in those hoses, and yeah, it's just a headache. So I wanted something I could just pop the basket out, clean it, replace everything, pop it back in, and keep going with life. It's nice and simple. A lot of people don't like this blue dial. I mean, get over it. I mean, if it really bothers you that much, get some Krylon Fusion. Make sure it's Krylon Fusion, because that's the only one I know that's reef safe. And take them off. They come off easily. See, come off easily. Spray paint the damn things and put them back on. I mean, paint them black. Or this one you won't even see, but this one you will inside the tank. But once again, I mean, who gives a damn? I don't. I'm not that picky. You know, our corals are, you know, we love to see color in our tank. We love to see corals fluoresce, corals in different colors and different shades. But then when we get something blue in our aquarium, oh no, it's just not going to work. It's ugly. I mean, just be realistic. But I'm rambling on. I'm going to end this video. This is the Seachem Tidal 75. It's great for freshwater, of course. It's great for saltwater. It's great for reef tanks because of the, I mean, options are just endless what you can do with it. It has a big intake, telescoping. It's not too long. I don't want it too long because I don't want to suck it up my sand because it's just not good. You can stuff it full of, if you use pot scrubbies, I know people do that. You can fill it up with, just fill it up with a ton of matrix if you need it. If you have a fish only, you can fill it up with Chemi Pure, some Fosguard. Fill it up with some Purigen. You can fill it up with anything you desire. That's why I like this. Just customizable. You're not limited to filter cartridges and all that crap. So I'm going to end this video. I'm going to get this on the tank. Like I said, Seachem and Seachem teamed up to make a great filter. It pushes a lot of water. I mean, they really thought this one out. Even the spillway. You know, most filters, the spillway, like the Aqua Clear, the Aquarium, Quiet Flow, and the Tetras, you know, when the water comes back to the aquarium, it's loud as hell. It sounds like a bunch of gnomes pissing in the moonlight, and I hate that sound. I want a nice, you know, a nice flow of water that, you know, and even this is real quiet too. You know, it's real. The filter is quiet itself, but the water return is quiet also. So I know a lot of people get the reviews and they get on these YouTube videos, and one person says, "Well, I hate the bypass," and all of a sudden everybody hates the damn bypass, not even asking the main question: why does it bypass? Because your filter's dirty as hell, and you stuffed it full of media. That's why it's bypassing. Yeah, just I don't even like reviews, so this is not a review. This is why I use it on my tank. This is not a review of the whole filter, because everybody has their own preference. So, in my opinion, it's a great filter. If you don't want a lot of damn power heads in your tank, this flow is ridiculous the way it comes out. So it acts as a secondary power head. It's gonna flow out. It's gonna hit the front of the tank and swirl down and come back. I mean, this is a great filter. So don't take my word for it. Don't take my word for it. Get one and, you know, judge for yourself. That's all I can say. That's what I like to do in this hobby. I don't like to read reviews. One person says it sucks, and then everybody says, "Oh, well, it sucks. Let me get something else." And then there's something else they get sucks even more. So I'm going to end this video. I know I said that like 20 times, but you know I don't have a script. Sorry about that, phone ringing. Yeah, I don't have a script, and you know, just like that, things happen. Yeah, but that's my reason for using the 55 and the 75. It also comes in a 110, which is big as hell, and it comes in the 35. The 35 doesn't have a intake. So the Tidal 35 I'll use on a tank between 5 and 15 gallons. The 55 I will use from 20 up to a 40 breeder. The 75 I'll use from 50 up to 75. Then the 110 for anything bigger. But yeah, And that's that. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening to me ramble for, Jesus, 17 minutes. Sorry about that, guys. So, like, comment, subscribe, and happy reefing.